Well, hello there, Mick Karn fans. How are you? We're going to do. I'm headless today because I figure I can get more of the bass in if I stand up. We're going to do the Art of Parties today. We're going to do the oil and canvas version, and the reason I'm going to do that one is because it's closest to the 12-inch, and all the live versions really are. They're kind of similar, but they're all different too. So those of you who ask what the bass is, it's just a Mexican jazz. So there you go. That's all that is. Lots of fun, this one though. Okay, so what I'll do what I normally do, which is where I'll play along, and then we will. I'll break down what I'm doing. I'm standing up because apparently you can see more of the bass when I do. Okay. The other thing I want to do for lessons going forward is I want to get a bass with fret markers, but I will describe what I'm doing as we go, like fret dots, you know. So this is very simple actually. What he's doing is he's playing the same figure for the whole verse. It's very slight variation. So it starts on the F sharp, on the G string, on the 4th fret. Okay, and then he's going to play the D open and the A open, and then to the 2nd fret on the A string. So now these are nearly like that, as opposed to they're nearly just a ghost note almost. So they're so fast. So he's doing this. Okay. Then the next part he's playing the D string open twice first, and so what that is, it's twice first, so and then one more time to the 7th fret on the D string, to the 9th fret on the D string, to the 7th fret on the G string, and then back to the 9th fret on the D. So from the top. Now there's a rhythmic Karn trick. Okay, we're on the 9th fret on the D string, and he's going to travel the length of the bass by using an open string to get to where he's going. He's going to play the open A string, and that gives him the time to get all the way down here. He's going to play open A to the B 2nd fret on the A string, to the F sharp, which is the 2nd fret on the E string. Okay, so it's okay. So he's used that open A string as a jumping point to get to the other end of the neck. It's so clever. And if you read his book, he talks about that he would come up with a rhythm on his right hand first and then kind of jimmy in notes afterwards. And that's why a lot of the time he's playing a note that really shouldn't be there if you were going to be really strictly musical about it, like, you know, playing thirds where the band are playing a major and all this kind of mad stuff. But this is part of his genius. So if you listen to the rhythm when he's playing, he's going, right? So from the top. Now the only difference is that he does that twice. That he hits the F sharp twice every second time around. So the first time it's, and then the next time it's, okay. So that's the verse. The only thing that's left is when it goes to I'm burning, he hits an open E. Now that's how most people slap. Mick had his hand back here and he would do this kind of thing. It's different because it's further back, number one, Number 2, you're not getting the end of the fretboard, which gives you a bit of the thunk when you're slapping. You're not like doing. It's a very different sound. So that's what he's doing, right? So it's. I'm burning buildings, I'm building this. Okay, so let's explain what happened in the chorus there, all right? So he starts with an open D, plays it twice, da, da, to the 2nd fret on the D string, to the 3rd fret on the D string, to the 3rd fret on the A string, to the 2nd fret on the A string, back up to the 2nd fret on the D string. That's what he's playing. And he plays it again. It stops there. And he does this slap thing again. Okay, so from the top. And the same again. Now, stop here. He slides up to the 3rd and he does a little slap. A pluck. Right. Now, he hits that, but not the note. It's not. It's. So it's. And the reason is he's using that as the time to get to here with his little finger. So what that is the 5th fret on the G string. So from the top. Open E. Now this slap, it's actually a pluck, but you hit, that goes no. So that is the trickiest bit probably in it. Which is the open A twice. And that's over the word burning, so if you get lost, so it's. Okay, and now all we have now is the middle 8. Okay, just to explain the middle 8 next. So what's happening is at the end of the chorus, he gets to where he needs to be on the middle 8 by using a slide. So it's like this, over the word burning. Hit the 5th fret on the G string and slide it up. It's over the word burning. And you're going to head up to the 7th fret. Now the reason he does that is because he's got to get to here. off, and it's really quick. So instead of going, he's actually not coming off an A, he's coming off a C. So over the word burning, hit the 5th fret on the G and slide up. Now, the next note we're going to play is the 7th fret on the G string, and we're going to hammer on to the 9th fret on the G string. Okay, so it goes. This is really mad. So you're going to hit a C, the 8th fret on the E string, to the octave of the C, which is the 10th fret on the D string. So it goes. Now these are all sliding up, so it's, and then this da da da. So it's open A, and again that hammer on from 7 to 9, but this time we're going to go to the 4th fret. So it's, and this time this C to the C octave is on the 3rd fret. Now it's the same notes, right? But the only reason he did it here the first time was because he was here. He wanted to hit this note and then bridge into the middle 8 with the C without going back down here. And this is why it's always helpful if you're trying to figure out what Mick Karn was playing, was to watch as many videos of each song as you can, because it's not what a kind of more schooled and ununique player would have done. You know, he's so unique that he had his own way of doing things. So going from the burning again, right? And he's going to go again, and this time we're going to hit the 4th fret on the G, and C to the octave. So 3rd fret on the A to the 5th fret on the G, and open A again. And that open A again, real Mick Karn trick, gives us the time to get up to the 7th. C again. Now, the last time is over the words when we were young. He goes da 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 when we were young. So on the word we, you're playing the octave of the A on the 7th fret. So it's when we were young. And then this. I'm burning. All right, now, this is the part of the song that gave me the most headaches, because every live version, those were in different places. It's completely different on the tin drum record. That part is completely different on the 12-inch single. But I think this is the most. This is the version, isn't it? This is the one we're going to learn. And if you want to learn the other ones, come up with a count or a cue in the vocal that tells you where that is, because they really are at different places. And it seems to be that it was entirely arbitrary. It was whatever he was feeling on the night. So the problem with trying to copy someone like that is, what are you going to do? You can't learn all those different ways of doing it. You're just going to have to pick one. The one I've picked is Oil and Canvas. So look, we're going to do that slow one more time. Any questions you have, put them in the description below, and in the comments. And I would ask you a favor, if you've come this far, would you mind subscribing, please? Because only something like 30% of people subscribe, and it does help me get through these videos. And this one was a request. If you have a request, feel free to ask me, and I will get to them all. And it doesn't have to be Mick Karn. Someone asked me for the bass line for Don't Start Now, Dua Lipa, which there's a little thing in it, whatever it is, and no, that's it. And I'm going to do that as well. So look, here's the middle 8 again, right? Oh yeah. Good luck. Thanks a mil.